What's going on, everybody? That Aussie FG here. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today, tearing apart all the floor carpeting in the celica. So it should be fun. I've never actually taken floor carpeting out of a car. Taken the seats out plenty of times just to do thorough cleaning with a vacuum, but I've never actually torn a center carpet out. So it's going to be a learning experience for me. I've seen a couple people do it, but really I know it's different for most cars. Fingers crossed it's going to be pretty easy because it's an old Japanese, so it should be pretty straightforward. Pull clips, yank out. Similar principle to most things on Japanese cars. But yeah, fingers crossed that'll all go well, and you guys are going to follow along and either learn something or watch me fail. Let's dig right into that. So here's, well, you can see some of the destruction from pulling it apart yesterday. But here's a beautiful beastie. Weather's nice and cold today, so fingers crossed we'll have an alright time. But you can see carpet only comes up so far at the back there, and all this is what we're taking out here today. Well, it's a bit hot in here, it's going to be fun. But you can see everywhere, it used to be used for taking kids to school and everything, and yeah, it just got dirty as heck. So I'm going to have a lot of fun, because you can even see some mold that's coming up, especially over there from where the rain came in. So yeah, fingers crossed. A lot of hard wet vacuuming. Oh, I'm gonna try and sit in here. Oh, here we go. A lot of hard wet vacuuming will be able to restore this all up so it's nice and clean. I'll even be doing all the plastics and interiors so that the car can look really nice when it all goes back together. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna start by figuring out how to get all this off, because I'm guessing the carpet comes across the center here. This is going to be delightfully fun. That's an interesting bolt end. Oh, cool. Well, that did that. Yeah, okay. Now I gotta figure out how to detach it here.
I was looking over another way under this. There's actually, you can see them there, a couple of the screws. Hopefully this will do the trick. I'm letting it all go. It'd be nice to have the easy way for once in a while. Mind you, some of you know, since I haven't found the easy way in life, it's never like this when it comes down to doing that. Alright. How lucky are we looking? Oh, very lucky. Look at that. Let's try and get this off. There's a clip here too. Trying to get this is always going to be a toughie. Come on. Let's pull this off. See if that helps at all. Come on. This does not want to play ball. What's that from? Apparently there's more plugs in here than there's meant to be. Oh, that's a lot easier. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. Alright, so just as I thought, the carpet comes over here. But we've just dealt with that problem. It seems like, if we're lucky, yeah, Okay, I don't want to pop that out aggressively. I'll probably do this off camera, but there's a couple clips here and here, and that starts it. Screw. I just pull it out. Yeah, it's pulling out most of it. Screw back there. I think there's meant to be one over here, but there isn't. Yeah, it's supposed to be something holding it in over here, but yeah. Alright, I guess I'll skip ahead until I get all these clips out.
So I'm having a hell of a lot of fun because I've nearly got all the carpet, but there's a clip way up under here, that high up in there. So means I gotta take this out. 1, 2, 3. Still not moving. God damn. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Alright, it took me a hot minute, but I finally got it out. So now I can give him a good tug. That's one side. You can see how, oh fuck, I can feel how wet it is still. Apparently there's a clip there I didn't know about. Yes, there is. But yeah, so once that's done, that's this side, and I'm gonna go and do that to that side. Yeah, I had to dig deep. But yeah, I'll get all that out and I'll rip it out and show you guys. Alrighty, fingers crossed that's all of it. Very nice. I've got some hard work to get into. At least none of the water that was actually raining into the car has managed to seat itself along here. It's just really sunk out of the carpet. And this is what we got. Seems a lot bigger in the car. There's a few repairs I have to do, like I'm gotta reattach the trim like that. That's got to be reattached so it actually sits flush. I accidentally tore over there trying to figure out how to get that off. It's old carpet, but she should be sweet. Let's see what I can do. Okay, we got it all set up. First things first, dry vacuum. Let's get this thing tidied up a little bit. Figured I might also jump in here and just quickly let you guys know I only record as I'm doing a half. The other half I'll just do off camera. I know how much you guys watch. Most of you actually won't even see this right here. I know how much you guys watch my videos and how long you watch them for. Keep in mind, I know these things, I watch. I like to actually know what's going on and what you guys do and don't like. So yeah, I pay attention. So I'm going to try and shorten this up and sweeten it a little bit by only recording the halves as I do them. That way it's not so much of a time lapse. I have done a lot of those lately. I do apologize, but I do a lot of long-winded work that takes hours and lots of effort and time. So but yeah, so just did that side as you saw. Do the other side and we'll get on to some wet vac work. So, if we take a look, we've gotten both sides pretty well vacuumed. Obviously, I'm not looking for perfection right now, but yeah, so that's now finally been done. Now we can get on the fun things of getting them wet and vacuuming. Because it's all taken out of the car, I actually will be gurneying these first to get as much grime out. Unfortunately, just got a bristle brush at the moment. I do have a new brush coming for a drill brush attachment, so I can do better jobs in the future. But I got that. Some of this lovely stuff. Only $4 down at the local Woolies. Woolworths for those who don't live in the Australian region. I know there's a few of you watching. So yeah, we're gonna do a gurney and hopefully it looks good. Let's get into that. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure what went wrong there, but for some reason it stopped recording just after I got to the point where I was going to start actually wet vacuuming. But that's alright. Basically just what I did initially when I was vacuuming it. Same principle, just pulls the stuff out. But here is how it's looking. And you can see already, this is one that's just been vacuumed. You can see the colours really come back into it. Obviously, in case you guys don't know, when you wet vacuum, especially in applications like this, where it's been, you know, water damage, mold was starting to appear, hasn't ever really had a wet vac. I'm gonna have to do this about maybe 2, maybe 3 times if I'm really unlucky, but 2 times at minimum before I really get it. Obviously there's some dirt and stuff, everything will start coming out that was hidden, but once all the wet vacuum's done and it's dried, I can give it another regular vacuum and it should come up pretty much spick brand new looking. So yeah, that's what it's looking like, what it did look like. But yeah, I'm gonna cut ahead, and the next thing you'll see is when this has all been wet vacuumed right down to the point where I'm happy with it. So fingers crossed, she all goes well. Here we go, here's the after results. Thoroughly wet vacuumed on both sides, as you can see. A couple times over in specific areas, especially footwell areas and things like that. Interestingly enough, passenger side is way worse than the driver's side, which makes no sense because that's the side that received the storm damage. But regardless, they're all clean. I'll be going into the shed to dry off thoroughly overnight, and in the morning they'll all be reinstalled back into the celica. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one.